All right, so a speech written by Justin Quisqueyo at 2 a.m. last night. Let's see how it rolls out. How do you think this world works? Have you ever paid any mind to it? People often believe in this Western culture that the world is a set of objects defined and separate from each other. When you define what something is, you automatically leave out everything that it isn't. You sever its connection to everything else. Well, when it really comes down to it, if you look deeply enough, you'll find that the lines between one and the other are blurred. After all, we literally become the food that we eat, the water we drink, and on a higher level, the ideas we are influenced by. Every atom in your body today will be replaced 7 years from now. And that process is continuous. Realizations like this show us that we aren't objects, that we aren't separate, but we're patterns. Patterns of powerful energy manifesting itself as matter in the ways we live our lives every day. That in and of itself is a profound realization. But the point of me talking to you today is to share with you a realization of something deeper and why that's important. We're patterns. When you look at a city like New York from a higher perspective, it looks alive, doesn't it? It looks like an organism, or like a living creature. The streets and railways are the veins, the people and goods transported are the cells. Cells or people or products, it doesn't matter. Each pattern, a train, a cell, a highway even, is inseparable from every other pattern that it's connected to. You won't have running trains without people, without destinations, without goals, without the influences each person has garnered over a lifetime. It's all a stack of beautifully balanced and connected patterns. That's what this whole universe is. And it's not only an aggregate of connections, no. This universe is up to something. People and cities and trees and language all didn't sprout up out of nowhere. They're beautifully complex patterns built on simpler patterns of connection beneath them. That's what the universe is doing. It's ever more increasing complexity of those patterns of connection. This universe started with raw energy. Subatomic particles sprouted into existence, forming atoms. The most primary and simplest patterns of raw energy. These atoms, themselves not everlasting, change and grow and connect over time, forming molecules, forming the building blocks of cells, forming organs, forming us, forming families, companies, nations, technology, and the city we're looking at now. The world is driving itself toward beauty. What are you doing? Are you allowing yourself to be a passive part of this process, or even worse, are you allowing yourself to be a force for destruction? You know, that's where all our pain comes from. The shattering of this level of beauty in our own lives, i.e. destruction. Luckily enough, you're human, and that means you're in control of the direction of your life. You get to decide which beauty you're going to fight for, and the more you're a driving force for that beauty in this universe, the more your life is filled with passion and positivity. Because don't forget, you're a pattern just like the rest of the world. And you yourself are like a work of art, a pattern like a song, a story like a film, an arrangement of shades and colors like a painting. You're an individual expression of the universe right here and right now. The only films worth watching, the only songs worth listening to, the only paintings worth seeing are those that are the most beautiful. Make your life a masterpiece. Set a sail on the powerful driving wind directed toward beauty in this universe. This is the most primary skill in life. It's what all other skills are directed toward. And if you really listen to that inner calling for beauty and balance inside of yourself, it's the easiest thing in the world. Thanks for watching and stay inspired. Did I do a good job? If you liked that movie, you can watch this amazing film by supporting my work. The link is in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching.